What is going on, squad? It's Stealth. We're back with another Minecraft video today. Hope you guys are all seriously doing great and living life to the fullest. And today, guys, I want to talk about the two most popular Minecraft updates right now. These updates are so popular that everybody's talking about them. And more than likely, one of these updates will be the next major themed update after Village and Pillage, which is quickly coming upon us. Like, the release date for Village and Pillage 1.14 will be here very soon within the next few weeks. So now's the perfect time to talk about what's next for Minecraft. Could it be the cave update? This is a really popular update idea currently in the Minecraft community. A lot of people want to see new content in the caves. Or could it be the combat update? This is another update that we know is going to happen eventually. Even the developers have come out and said that they have plans for a combat update in the future. They never specified when, but it's going to happen eventually. So we're going to be discussing this in today's video. What should be next? The combat update or the cave update? I want you guys to decide down below in the comment section. If you could only choose one for 1.15 or the next major themed update, which one would you guys rather choose? The cave update or the combat update? Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video as well. If you could do me a quick favor and crush the like button. Let's see if we can get over 5 likes in today's video. I know that's a reach right there, but I think the army can do it. The stealth army's out there. We're deep, guys. And don't forget to hashtag that stealth army, because I will be liking and favoriting some of the best comments in today's video. With that said, let's actually kick it off by checking out a previous article from a few weeks ago that had to deal with the snapshot 19W11B. And in this article, we received a major hint for the next update, which is after Village and Pillage, also known as 1.14 and 1.11, and they left a single sentence under the smithing table and the fletching table, and it briefly talks about what their plans are for this update. And here's what they had to say. We've decided not to add the functionality for these blocks for this update, as we want to make sure that they're useful for the overall gameplay. We have a great idea for them for the next major themed update. So this is in regards to the smithing table and the fletching table. Now, if you guys don't know too much about 1.14, the Village and Pillage, they introduce a bunch of new blocks, a bunch of new items that's going to help you in survival. It's going to make things a lot easier to, find what you're looking for when you're organizing items, when you're crafting items. Now, the smithing table in particular has to deal with crafting tools, weapons, and I believe armor as well, whereas the fletching table has to deal with bows and arrows. Now, this can obviously lead you to assume multiple things. Now, why would they want to hold these items back or these new blocks back and not just release the functionality in the Village and Pillage update? Well, they're doing this because they're either going to introduce more weapons or they're going to introduce more ores, right? And in all honesty, I can see both angles. I can see why someone would assume that the cave update is the next major themed update. And I can also see why someone would assume that the combat update is the next major update, because the fletching table and the smithing table technically have to deal with both of these major themed updates, the cave as well as the combat update. The question is, which one is more likely to happen next? I believe both of these updates will eventually come to Minecraft without a doubt, but which one of these updates is more likely to be the next major themed update? I feel like we've had more evidence pointing at the combat update than the cave update. We know that the cave update is probably slightly more popular than any other update idea currently, but the combat updates has been something that Microsoft Studios and Mojang have been planning for quite some time. We've known about it for at least a year. We initially heard about this during the Creator Summit that a few YouTubers and streamers were invited to last year, and Jeb was talking about their plans to revitalize the combat system and basically redo it, because we've had a combat update in the past. I believe it was 1.9 on Java, and it was just sort of a mess, and they always had plans to redo the combat update. And this is something that we've known for a long time. Like I said earlier, we just don't know exactly when. So it could be 1.15, it could be 1.16, it could be a long time from now, but eventually we will be receiving a combat update. Now, if you ask me personally, because I think a lot of you guys watch my videos for my opinions and maybe my personality, I would actually prefer the cave update first before we receive a combat update. And I only want the cave update first because we've received a combat update in the past and it didn't really work as they planned for it to work. But the simple fact is we've already received that type of update before, and I would like something new. I'd like something fresh and something that is going to bring life and also brings that new energy to caves that they sort of desperately need at this point. There's not much content in caves. I know a lot of people want to see more ores, maybe new types of bosses and new mobs, and obviously they want to see caves that look different depending on the biome that you're in. So be sure to share your ideas down below, guys, in terms of what type of content would you like to see in the combat update or the cave update. And if you were to choose which one could be the next major themed update, which one will you choose? You can only have one, and you can't choose both. Thank you guys so much for watching. Notification Squad, y'all are the goats, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care, everyone. Peace.
Get ready for the next battle.